Hello everybody, Joe Clone here, back again with another LEGO Star Wars review video. Or I should say, back again with another custom LEGO Clone Trooper review video. And today, we will be going over my newly acquired 501st Airborne Troopers. That's right, I have a 187th Airborne Trooper, I have a 212th Airborne Trooper, well I have multiple of the 212s, but let's rewind that. I have a 187th Airborne Trooper. Messing with the focus. Third time's a charm. I have a 187th Airborne Trooper. 4 212th Airborne Troopers. 4 Purge Trooper Airborne Troopers. And now, finally, 4 501st Airborne Troopers. And it's really because American Brick Store, they make fantastic custom Airborne Troopers across the board. It's some of their best work, literally, and that's why I can't stop buying them, guys. I can't. I gotta keep buying these Airborne Troopers. They look so cool. But obviously today, like I said, these are 501st Airborne Troopers, and we're going to be going through, they're really mostly the same. Only one of them is really different. But printing-wise, they're all really the same, but we're going to break them down. And I have these 4 501st Specialists in the back here because I actually got another 501st Specialist Battle Pack yesterday because I haven't seen them. I know they're close to retiring, so it's for good reason, and I've gotten a bunch of them already, so it's not like I'm clawing and scratching to get one, but I haven't seen them in a long time. I thought they were actually retired already, so I actually saw only one on the shelf in my local Walmart, and it was $15, so I was like, because it was on rollback sale, so I was like, you know what, might as well get one more. Can't hurt to have 4 more 501st Troopers, but I thought I'd include them in the video just because I recently got them as well. But this video is about our 4 lads in the front here. And without further ado, let's get into it. Alright, and there they are. And my god, these are some crispy fellas here. Like, they look so good. Let's get right into it. So, you guys know what Clone Airborne Troopers are. You've seen them. Obviously, LEGO's made a bunch of official, or not as many as you think, but they've made a couple of official Airborne Troopers, and what they haven't done is made official 501st Airborne Troopers. So when I saw these, I was like, I gotta have that, because they're very different from the Purge Troopers, but they're basically exactly the same as the 212 Airborne Troopers I ordered off of American Brick Store, but I really don't care. Just with the blue, it is so cool to see that printed design on a 501st, for a 501st Airborne Trooper. And it's honestly a little different. We have the iconic 501st stripe on the chest piece there that we see on all 501st Clone Troopers. That is different from the 212th, obviously. Obviously, they're going to be different from the other legions or battalions because it's the 501st. It's the 501st Legion. Like you guys, I don't have to explain it here, but head's a little bit fuzzy too. I've had a rough day, but you know what makes me feel better? Reviewing these crispy Airborne Troopers. Moving the chest. But other than that, really the same as the 212, but it's such a great print. It really is. These figures are printed so good. It's so great. Like, look at the arms. Honestly, this side, look at that on the arm right there. So good. So good. All the way around to the back. And I've said it before, but the printing on these guys, it's like I'm looking at an action figure. That's how good it is. Which I've actually had Clone Airborne Trooper action figures, and these printed ones from American Brick Store literally look like action figures. That's how great the detail and the printing is. But obviously on the helmet, we have the blue stripe running down the middle, and then it sort of widens out. which that design is so cool. Such a cool design. One of my favorite features on these figures that's printed on is that iconic 501st Clone Trooper double stripe down the legs there. That is iconic. I wish they printed them on the official ones. Like, come on, Lego, you can't put that on there. But it's all good. I get it. But I love seeing that iconic double stripe down the side of the legs. The printing on the legs is fantastic all the way around. So good. And honestly, these guys came with these awesome cloth waist capes. And they're sort of like this pinkish beige color. Wow, that was wrong. Pinkish tan color. And there we go. And that iconic, obvious 501st blue. And it just looks so good. These guys are so cool looking. They really are. Like, even the helmets are just so awesome. Like, these are great custom clones. When customs are done right, they are done right. And my guys over at American Brick Store know how to make a custom. I'm not sponsored. I just really think they deserve the credit because other bigger places get more credit than them. And they really are good at what they do. They really are. Trust me, guys. But that really is about it for the entire figure. The only difference, well, you know, I'll show you the other ones just because. You see, there really isn't not much difference. Another great thing about buying these custom figures is they literally give me they include so many of these awesome printed guns. That's why I have so many of these clone miniguns, and so many of my Lego clone figures have them because of ordering these customs, which is just so cool. They look great with normal Lego minifigures as well. Obviously, I use them for my heavy troopers. So cool. But these are just the rest. Again, mostly the same. Really just use different weapons. I could have 50 of these guys and I wouldn't care if they were all exactly the same. They look so good, guys. Like, I'm not exaggerating. I know what a good custom is, and these are great customs. So great. Obviously, the only different one is this guy, and that is because look at that, though. We get to see the full double stripe. Oh, you guys know I love that double stripe. Because it's iconic. It is iconic. Younglings beware when you see those double stripe boots walking towards you. Oh my god, that was a horrible one. Darth Vader definitely loves that joke, am I right? Whoa. Whoa. Loved it a little too much, but, God. This guy's different because I gave his waist cape to my official. I don't want anyone coming at me saying that my Fives figure isn't an actual Lego Fives. It's an official Fives Lego figure. I clawed and scratched to get my copy of the Boarding the Tantive Lego set, but I gave my Fives figure the waist cape, and it looks great on him. But this guy looks cool without it, and that's why I gave him the minigun, because he's sort of like the heavy of the group here, and he's the only one who has a backpack, and I love these brick-built backpacks. You guys know I do. I'm not the only one who makes them. A ton of people make these, and you could really just make them in any variety you want, and I think it just works so good for this figure, and the minigun obviously completes it. But that is about it for the review, guys. I could literally talk for 4 hours about these figures. That's how good they are. But as you know, let's move on to the final lineup. And there it is. And that's also why I love these customs, because look at them next to official Lego minifigures. They look like they're official Lego minifigures. They honestly are better looking. Not going on a rant here, but they really just I just love how they look with all the official Lego figures, and I save money getting these customs on building my clone armies. I really do. That's why I really recommend American Brick Store to everyone, but to each his own. That really does it, guys. This was my newly acquired 501st Lego Clone Troopers, and really more so, this was the main event, obviously. This was my newly acquired custom Lego 501st Airborne Troopers. Look at those troopers, guys. So good looking. But, as you know, I'm just a simple man trying to make my way in the universe. And I thank you for joining me on the journey. That's a review. More Lego content from me. Like I've been saying in other videos, definitely going to do a big end of April. Wow, it's April already. Big end of April Clone Army update, because my ranks have grown since my first post on this channel a while ago. Boy, have they grown. But you guys will see that coming soon. That's a review. I'll see you in the next one, and peace.